Looks like I'm living rent-free in your heads again, huh? I mean, if you're gonna spend your days obsessing over me, you might as well start calling me something respectable. Maybe Daddy Shizzy, or better yet, Papa Nut. Who's the grown-up here? Alright, it's me. Let's go. Call me Daddy, yeah, that's who I am. Running your mind's like a master plan. Papa Nut, Shizzy Daddy, take your pick. I'm overeating your thoughts while you still act sick. Call me Daddy, it's what you mean. Why you chase the crooks and I take the lead? Living rent-free, that's my name. Go ahead, say it, put some respect on the name. Man, I'm too old, well here's a surprise. I'm the one with the brains while you're stuck with the lies. You act like you're experts, but here's the reality. I'm the one controlling your mental reality. So while you're out there trying to throw shade, I'm sipping coffee and you're feeling betrayed. You're mad, I got the spotlight, now it's my time. So why not call me Daddy or Papa with a rhyme? I'm the landlord and you're just the tenants, stuck in your headspace with no insight, no repentance. Call me Daddy, you know it's true. You'd be lost without me, stuck in the glue. Call me Daddy, I'm holding your mind while you're scrambling, trying to find what's behind. Papa Nut, Shizzy Daddy, don't you see? You're living in my world now, I'm the VIP. Call me Daddy, just let it be. While you're trying to figure out your own identity. Oh, I see you're confused, trying to get it right. Spinning your wheels while I'm out of sight. You think you got it figured, but you got it all wrong. I've been running your minds all along. But sure, keep pretending you don't care. Keep saying you're done, but I'm still in the air. You got no choice but to bow to my name. Daddy Shizzy is here to own the game. You say you don't watch, but you're obsessed. Every word I say puts you to the test. Call me Daddy, Papa Nut, you know you should. Because I've been living rent-free, and you know it feels good. Stuck with Daddy for life. I'm Papa Nut, Shizzy Daddy, all in your headspace, and there's no escape. Good luck with that.
Slow moving giant that put a smile on my face. Teleports in from the mug stream. Hey Max, how's it going? It's it has a conference in Levy County on the 10th. Well, we'll see, because there's always going to be some sort of delay. Just expect it. Just expect that there's going to be a delay. They delay. The reason is that they're doing this is because they keep saying, well, it's Jeremy, he's doing this for content. But the thing is, if you notice, they would have nothing if they didn't have Jeremy. They would have no content, nothing to complain about. If Jeremy wasn't there, it would be something else they'd be bitching and moaning about. It's as simple as that. Coming in from Tug and Megan. Oh, awesome. It's a Tomb Raider. David, Air Force vet. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. The 10th is just a status hearing of 10 minutes. Yeah, and all it's going to do is just say, that more than likely the judge is going to say, where are we at with the bankruptcy? And more than likely he's been told that Scott Stark is no longer, walking around on this earth. So, there's always that possibility. Also, he has moved on to another realm that, hopefully nobody has to visit anytime soon. But hey, that's them's the breaks. So that's what's going on with that. Oh my Lord, Taz, look at you. Oh, Taz coming in hard. Good evening, everybody. And Taz says, well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to make your evening really good because I'm going to give you a little bit of this, because she just enjoys.
Welcome to the shit show.
Oh yeah,
Every single day.
Welcome new members.
A new flavor of fuckery.
Cause everybody sucks, you see, and they're dumber than a bag of
Monday, bullshit. Tuesday, bullshit. Wednesday, what the fuck? And then 4 more days of increasingly stupid, ridiculous, ignorant, boulder, dash, poppycock, bollocks, and buggery. Yeah, we'll have it all over again.
Oh yeah, that's absolutely right. The hearings are on the thumbnail and the trespass 5 case, which are basically a total of 3 cases, because you have the thumbnail case, which is going on, and then you have the trespass case, which is also the one where Therese Granger is suing her for fees. So it's actually 3 cases all in one. Yeah, one has been reopened, and that judge is probably just going to ask, what's going on with this? How is the bankruptcy going? Is it still ongoing? That kind of stuff. So that's basically what's going to be. Oh, just paying it forward. Well, thank you for being a member here for 5 months. I appreciate you. It's wonderful to have you here, and thank you very much, Taz. You're absolutely wonderful. And as I like to do, show a little bit of love. And I've got a video that I'll show you guys later if I can actually get it to render out. It's pretty good. I started it last night, and the problem is it ran into a rendering error, and I had to delete the whole damn thing. So I had to start all over again with it. And once it finishes up, and I keep looking at it to see if it's finished, it's still rendering out. It has to upscale it or something like that. So once that gets done, then we will make it look beautiful again. Once again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start out tonight, because I had to do a little bit of research on this filing that the judge let through with Fleesa. Okay. So it's a pretty interesting. Whenever the stuff that I found out about, and I had to like write this stuff down so I could actually remember it. So forgive me while I pull this stuff up and sort of go through it a little bit with you. These streams keep you going. Oh, you have been a member here for 16 months now. You know what that deserves. That deserves something even better. Just one of those, Oh yeah, that's right. A little bit. Oh no, wrong one. Oh yeah, there we go. Star Z.
Happy birthday.
16 months.
To you. Happy birthday
To you. Happy birthday. It is your day. Happy birthday
to you.
Happy birthday. Good to see you, Mary. Oh yeah, it's not a birthday, but it is her birthday over here. Well, at least it was not 16 candles. I don't know. I probably don't have enough lung strength to do it. Tug Raid, welcome Tug Raiders. Yes, we love the Tug. Love the Tug, love the Megan. So good to see it. So good to see it. All right, so let me just break this down here, okay? And because it took a little bit. Welcome, Daniel. And I'll get you here in a little bit, Daniel, so we don't get too derailed. So what I did is I did a little bit of a breakdown in this, okay? So basically her claim is in this one right here, and she's talking about FDUTPA, Lanham Act, tortious interference, and those are just basically speculation, okay? They don't meet the standards set by the Supreme Court, which is the Iqbal Twombly. So the substitution is pointless. I mean, she's basically what she's doing is she's mixing apples and oranges. The substitution is about putting the right names in a case, not a ruling on who wins and on its merits. Because basically she's saying that the plaintiffs allege real unfair trade practices, not just online criticism. Then also you got the Lanham Act, which she wrongly says it only applies to competitors, but false statements that damage reputation are also covered under the Lanham Act. the tortious interference portion of it, because each one of these is broken down into little sections. And I had to do, do a little bit of research here. So basically what I'm talking about is once you get past all of the fluff and stuff, she's saying this SAC fails to allegedly engage in unfair and deceptive acts or practices. And that's under the Florida Deceptive Unfair Trade Practices. Real unfair trade practices, they're basically saying real unfair trade practices, not just the online criticism. So that's the only problem, is it actually does cover it under online criticism. And she's going to get hammered on this one. And then, of course, right here it says this one right here, plaintiff lacks causation standing as a consumer or interested party. Well, actually, it does, because what she's saying here is causation is a necessary element of the claim, must be direct rather than remote or speculative. But it wasn't remote or speculative. It was pretty straightforward of what they were doing. And then we get down here to the Lanham Act, which is just a little bit further down. This one right here, no specific details, blah, 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 which is probably something she wanted to put in there, but it didn't work. And I can tell a lot of this is just copied and paste. So she went through a whole bunch of pages, basically claiming, bitching, and moaning. All right. So we get down to the Lanham Act with the false claims part of it. She wrongly states it only applies to competitors, but false statements that damage reputation are covered. So what she's claiming here, she's not looking at all the citations in its entirety, and it's missing out on a lot of the stuff that's going on. That's not what the problem is. It's also false statements that damage your reputation are covered. And we're going to come down here to the tortious interference, which is this one right here. Commercial advertising protects commercial interests, false representation. Oh, I'm sorry. That's a different one. Okay, let me finish up on the other one. Tortious interference. Florida protects business relationship, just not contracts. Plaintiffs pled those. And also, you have to remember that one of the things that Lisa's really heavily relying on is false documents that were filed in there. So those documents that she filed, that becomes a really big problem, because that's a separate lawsuit, first of all. And that lawsuit has already been dismissed by Lips herself. And a tossed out pleading isn't law or precedent or evidence, and citing it just shows how much of little support she has in all of her pleadings whatsoever. And also she's using the wrong rule in this to fight substitution. Okay. Because see, what she's putting in here is her whole pleading is going after this. And I'll just bring it up here. If you look at what her initial filing is here, what she's doing is she's filing a federal rule of civil procedure 12B6 addressing Second Amendment complaint. But Second Amendment complaint isn't about that. The Second Amendment complaint is about substitution, because what was brought in was Ray Bone Crusher's, bone break. He was the one that was added in before it was Bone Crusher or this entity, once they found out who he really was. And by the way, you can thank Lisa and all of her friends over there for doxing Ray and giving up what his actual name was. And now they want to cry and say, oh, let Ray out of this. Well, fuck Ray. Fuck Ray 10 ways to Sunday. He's the one that was laughing and cheering this stuff on. And if he feel and if he's got fallen across hard times, well, fuck you, Ray. I really don't care. I feel bad that your family's going through that shit, but think about the other shit that you put other families through with your bullshit, thinking that it was cute. So fuck you. In the nicest, kindest way. Sorry. Just no love here for that bullshit. All right. Let me get down here to this one. So we're going to get down here to these allegations here. So their argument, which was this bullshit here. And then we go down to this next one here. Of course, fails to say damages, but that's already taken care of. Sorry, it's a lot of scrolling through all this crap because, they've got right here, we're at 18 pages and they just got a bunch of garbage in here. Okay, now we get to the Lanham Act, which again, she's added this in there, which she didn't really need to. And her claim is this isn't substitution, it's an amendment. And under Foreman v. Davis, it should be denied for delay, bad faith, prejudice, and futility. This is basically what all of her pleading is her pleading is here is that no false advertising, no standing to sue. The only problem is that Foreman actually said amendments should be freely given. There's no delay. Plaintiffs acted once they had the right names. No bad faith. And of course, she waives at harassment with no proof and no prejudice. The new parties knew about the case. The futility in this is just another. Here's the problem, and I hope Randy can address this in his filings. Is the court really frowns upon attorneys using AI to write their pleadings. The court really frowns on attorneys doing that. They don't frown so much on pro se litigants doing it. But what they do frown on is whenever a pro se litigant uses AI, makes it look like an attorney wrote it, and then they're given that same kind of good feeling that a pro se gets for screwing stuff up, because they're a little more lenient on pro se attorneys, that are coming in and filing stuff on their own behalf. But the only problem is if they're using something like AI or they're pulling up things off of Westlaw, it can run into all kinds of sketchy problems, and it could be sanctionable. And also doing the cut, copy, paste can really sort of screw you up in that. As someone who's written multiple stories using AI, I guarantee you, AI can really fuck you up left and right. It'll do all kinds of funky stuff on there. And just like this right here, she's filing the same thing multiple times, and it looks all screwy. But of course, a judge will let this pass through because she's filing as a pro se litigant. Now, if Randy can actually get it brought in that she's using AI, or she needs to disclose using AI, it shows how unintelligent she actually is, and she's relying on something to create it for her. Now, an attorney, if an attorney's writing it, that's completely different. Now, if she's getting legal advice from an attorney and an attorney's given her the citations to use, she also needs to disclose that. And I'll get to that a little bit later on, because if she's not disclosing it like she's supposed to, that right there can get her in even more trouble. And I hope that Randy can bring that up, because then she needs to certify that basically the attorney, that there is no attorney doing this, that she's all doing this. So if it comes out later and they find out that an attorney was actually helping her out, then she's going to get, then she could be sanctioned. And also because you've got to have that, this way you don't end up giving more leniency against somebody. I mean, it's thought it was signed by Michael. No, this is not lips. This right here is the filing that the Judge Bolitho let through. All right, let's go down to the next one, which is her argument 3. Like I said, I'm skipping through this because I've got better stuff to go through than this crap, which it really is crap. I mean, she's added so much in here that it's unnecessary. That's the biggest problem with it. It says 4 months. I know Texas Jules, and there's a reason for that. I'll explain later. Okay. Argument 3, claims are time barred. Okay. So what it is she's saying no actual commercial advertising protected commercial interest or false representation. Talks about the Lanham Act is unfair and false and trade and blah, all blah, all blah. conduct on social media, not to any product, attributed statements, and all this kind of crap. All right, what she's saying is you can't fix it with a relation back under Rule 15C. New defendants weren't on notice. There wasn't a mistake. The cases like Malay and Krupski say so, but the problem is that Malay is about habeas petitions, which is totally irrelevant, and also Krupski actually helps the plaintiffs, not knowing that a party's role is a mistake under Rule 15. The new defendants did have notice because of their close connection. Statute of limitation arguments are for later dismissal motions, not blocking substitution. So all of this that she's claiming under this is not working. Her conduct is not false advertising under the Lanham Act. All right, here's the thing. Rule 25 applies to dead parties or transfers, not misnaming. And it's just a disguised amendment. Okay. And whenever she starts claiming, I mean, here's the problem. She's saying, oh, it should be dismissed. But what she's citing in all of this crap has nothing to do with it. Because courts have allowed substitution when a party was misnamed. Rule 17 even requires letting real party be named. Courts care more about substance than labels. And she's just recycling more of her bullshit. I mean, this is just recycled Lanham Act crap. There's a claim for civil conspiracy. Okay. Plaintiffs messed up. Wrong service, no meet to confer, no affidavit, mislabeled filing. The counter, these are nitpicks, okay? Courts don't deny motions for small defects unless real prejudice is shown. Service was fine, meet and confer doesn't apply, no affidavit is needed. The only problem is, and this is about the time that I want to get down here to this most important part that I saw earlier, is she's saying that she's certified that a true and correct copy of the foregoing has been furnished by electronically through the clerk of court using CMECF to all parties and the defendant served in the plaintiff. But that's not how CMECF works, because she didn't file electronically because the judge denied her motion to file electronically. The judge said, no, we don't do this for pro se litigants. And so she was denied. She's also got an argument basically saying substitution would complicate things. And all right, substitution would complicate things, delay the case, and waste judicial resources. The only thing is, it's actually the opposite. Judicial economy means putting the right people in the case. It does so it doesn't drag on in multiple lawsuits. Substituted defendants already know what's going on, so there's no real delay or prejudice. And also number 7, which is they're abusing the process. Well, she's claiming that substitution as harassment and gamesmanship. And of course, there's no proof of that because courts treat the motions to substitute as routine corrections. Claiming harassment just because she disagrees is circular. Krupski shows that fixing a mistaken party is exactly what the rules allow. Now, her final bit was her claiming in this, her final bit right here, is this right here, saying, grant this amended motion to dismiss. Now, the problem that I think that, and this is another part of the leniency that I see in this, is usually whenever you're writing one of these kinds of multiple page things, is you have a brief breakdown of everything that you're explaining. And she doesn't have that. She just jumps right into, you've got to grant this amended motion to dismiss the claims against Lee with prejudice, but she didn't show anything because this didn't need to be shown. Like having the case dismissed against her is not what this was about. This right here was Randy saying, listen, we are adding bone break onto it and we're changing the name. That's all that it was. So whenever she filed all this stuff, she just added a whole bunch of gobbledygook and she never responded to it. That's why I think that if Randy can get in there, that she's using AI to do this, that she needs to double check her work and make sure that she's filing the correct shit. Or if there's an attorney helping her, that they actually tell her to make sure that she does it properly. If not, she should just be sanctioned on it. I mean, the biggest part of this is that she leaned on Leslie's already dismissed case, which, I mean, it was really heavily relied on this. And I hope to see that Brandy brings that up. And also, because that has no legal weight at all. And she keeps saying that the claims fail, but that's a fight for a motion to dismiss, not a substitution motion. And that's what she's responding to, is a motion for substitution. That's why I don't understand all of this. She leans on the courts to prefer correcting misnaming parties, so the case is resolved fairly and efficiently. Now, after looking at all of this, and that's why it wasn't making a whole lot of sense after I started reading this, because all this is just a bunch of gobbledygook that she put in there, trying to put it down as some sort of motion for substitution, because they want to get Ray out of the case. And again, fuck Ray. And Teschendorf, both of those, I have no love for them whatsoever. I mean, sorry, I lost all love whenever you cheered on, doxing me. So, you can go, bite my shorts for all I care. I really have no use for you. Like, share, subscribe, make it feel good, make it feel right, make it feel dirty most of the time. Daniel Barry is a new YouTube member. We'll give you a little bit of love there, and we'll also get the member for 4 months there that says,
Welcome to the shit show.
well, the anger flows, my body is
A
wet,
new flavor of fuckery.
my mind is
'Cause
moist,
everybody's such, you see,
and they're dumber than a bag of tots.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then 4 more days of increasingly stupid, ridiculous, ignorant, boulder, dash, poppycock, bollocks, and buggery. Yeah, all over again.
Right there. Oh, yeah. You have been a member for longer than 4 months. I know you've been here for much longer than 4 months. That's our alternative if we can't see live video. Well, let me see if I can bring up this new one if it's done rendering. It's still rendering. What in the hell? Why is it doing that? It's being really difficult. I don't understand it. Maybe I'll share it with you guys anyway, because that's what I need. I really like this one. Let's see if it works. We'll share it with you, and maybe it will, maybe it won't. We'll see. Right now it's just a black screen, but let's see what happens. Oh yeah, here it goes. Oh yeah.
Had a quick little zoom, trustee on the line. No one yelled, no warning, said we're doing fine. Stop believing lies. That's all I gotta say. We got a continuance and we'll fight another day. No lawsuits coming, no hurt on the rise. Just the truth waiting out there in disguise. John's been broken, the kid too. Now he sees things like I always knew. Heartbroken and scared, in a very bad place. Levy County's gone, all the creeks a disgrace. Private companies calling, states on the line. But the mess the fleet left us, it's a crime. On bended knees, me please, pay the engineer, give us back our keys. Permit lapse, the power might fall, but I'm standing on the truth in spite of it all. Christmas came, we begged for a frame. She said I got someone, but it never came. John found a crew, 10 grand for the job. She said no, like she was working the mob. Mexican construction, chief in town. Said for $250 an hour, he'd write it down. But again, she said no, she had a plan. Now the house is unfinished, just dirt and sand. On bended knees, me please, pay the to. No RV, no house, what we gonna do? But what Levy County said I'll throw you a rope, but the lifeline's gone, now we're losing hope. Fleet never called back, left us out in the rain. We're broken, we're begging, driving insane. Donors we love, we bless your name, but the lies on YouTube are causing us pain. Don't tell me I'm guilty, don't say I lied. I never hurt no one, I don't even try. It's for clicks, it's for views, making folks rich, spinning tall tales on a live stream pitch. They say I need therapy, but I think it's you hurting someone else cause you heard something new. You never asked me, never checked my side, just believed the rumor and ran with the tide. I'm innocent, 100%. Oh, this judgment's hell sent. Look in the mirror, see what you find. Shame on you, dear, for your state of mind. On bended knees, me please, pay the engineer, give us back our keys. Permitted lapse, the power might fall, but I'm standing on the truth in spite of it all. No hatred, no ill will, I won't sue or fight, but lies for $1 don't make it right. God bless the donors, God bless the land, and God help the liars with blood on their hands.
Oh, boom, boom, boom in the room. Rosalind is awesome. What is this? It says, how about a little PR spin? You like that little PR spin, don't you? My gosh. Let me see what we got here. Because I got another one. I've also got the Savior Complex and Barn Burner, which is even better. Oh, but yeah, I've got a whole bunch of them that I've been working on lately. So how about a little PR spin? Let's see. How about we get to that one later? Let's get to this next 911 call. It's gonna be a good one. So let's bring this up and we'll get to the PR spin a little bit later. Thank you very much there, your mom. You're awesome. Love it. Oh, wait until you hear the whole new album because it's got a bunch of music on there, but I can't release it until next month. So you're getting a preview of all the stuff that's going to be coming out next month. And I've got more videos for those too. All right, let's bring this bad boy up right here. Ooh, boy, more of the lips.
Orange County Sheriff's Office is line being recorded. This is Operator Quadrado. How may I help you?
Yes, Operator Quadrado. I need to report a very extensive cyber bullying situation on somebody who's ADA protected.
Okay. First of all, cyberbullying is completely different. Cyberbullying is whenever you use someone's trademark name and then you create websites about it. That would be cyberbullying. Cyberbullying is whenever you go after somebody's family online. That would be cyberbullying. Post things about them online. That is private information. That would be cyberbullying. Cyberbullying would be creating websites using somebody's name. That would be cyberbullying. Sending emails to somebody, constantly harassing them. And I think I'm up to somewhere around about 30 or 40, I don't know, 50, maybe 100 emails from Vomit. That's considered cyberbullying whenever you've told them constantly, leave me the fuck alone. Okay. Cyberbullying is whenever you've got someone like Tush and Dork and Bone Breaker over there, like, calling for people to go ahead and dox other people. That's considered cyberbullying. Okay. Whenever we're discussing court cases about somebody that they're involved in, that's not cyberbullying. I don't dox people. I don't call on other people to dox people. I actually tell them that's a bad idea. Don't dox. It's a horrible thing. I wouldn't want it done to me. I wouldn't want somebody else having it done to them. 73 comments on YouTube in a couple hours. Yeah, there you go. Exactly. 70, the slow moving giant has got it right. Cyberbullying, 73 comments on a YouTube video in a couple hours. No, actually it was in less than like 30 minutes. Like she lost her ever loving mind. That's cyberbullying. ADA protected would be somebody that has a defect and it has to do with workplace. It doesn't have anything to do with somebody getting on YouTube and going, oh, I'm a retard. You can't tease me because I'm not that smart. It's not my fault. I'm constantly mocked and whatever. I don't care. Mock. Have fun. Have fun with it. I don't care. That doesn't bother me. Hey, screenshot this. Good to see you.
That's being done by public figures across YouTube.
Well, and she is a public figure. She is a public figure. Whether she likes it or not, she made herself a public figure. As soon as she jumped up on the YouTubes, put stuff on Rumble, as soon as she put her face out there on Facebook, she became a public figure. Nobody came after stuff that she wasn't already posting in public documents.
So I'm not sure where I need to report that or fill the police report out, but the victim is me.
How can she?
Yeah, Jeremy breaks it down here on this too. Well, we love you even if you fall out of your high chair. That does happen, Rosalind. It does happen. Sometimes I slip and fall. Of course, I do know a good slip and fall attorney.
She claimed to be a victim when she thrust herself into mine and George's life story.
Oh, and that wasn't the only people that she went after, because she went after Megan Fox. She went after Tug. She went after anybody. I mean, hell, she went after people on Facebook that were just making comments on videos. I mean, and trying to dox them also. I mean, she didn't stop with Jeremy and George, didn't stop with Megan, didn't stop with me, didn't stop with anybody else, didn't stop with J-Hep. She went after everybody.
Where we have to keep fighting.
The ketchup pillow, yeah, it's pretty cool. I love it. It's awesome. And I think that's an American flag. It could be an American flag, but it also could just be like the Centennial flag, with the circle on it.
The good fight against
No,
freaks like this. Never in a million years did George and I think scrapbooking our lives on video and our treasure hunts and where we live and what we do on a daily basis would bring out so many grifters in the name of fame and fortune. And you got to kind of grasp around this ADA protected thing. Listen, this is Leslie Ann Federigo's, Lips, and her husband Michael, Chips. And she claims she's ADA protected. Now, she also claims she's a genius. Wouldn't geniuses know what ADA protection actually is? You realize that ADA protection, I'll just read it from Google. I don't want to get it wrong for any geniuses out there. The American with Disabilities Act, ADA, is a federal law that prohibits discrimination based on disability in several areas, including employment, public accommodations, transportation, and telecommunications. It essentially ensures that people with disabilities have the same opportunities and the rights as everyone else in various aspects of public life, which has absolutely nothing to do with YouTube or her trying to get famous.
I mean, it would have something to do with YouTube if she was employed by YouTube and YouTube didn't allow her to be employed by YouTube because of her disabilities. Then that might be a problem. But she's not hired by YouTube, and I don't think that's even considered an actual disability. Being bipolar is something completely different.
Or her trying to get a fortune.
But I could be
from
wrong. Like I said, I'm not a doctor or a lawyer or a scientist or even half smart.
Life story. The only person Leslie Ann Federigo's is a victim of is herself.
And I am a retired attorney who's ADA protected.
She's a retired attorney that's ADA protected. Why doesn't she tell people that she's a permanently retired attorney that is not allowed to practice in the state of Florida without leave of the Florida State Bar? So she would have to go in front of the Florida State Bar, and they would have to approve for her to become an attorney in the state of Florida again. That, you know, just to even apply for it. And I wonder if they would bring those sanctions back if she did. That'd be interesting.
She likes to throw out this retired attorney thing like it's some kind of badge of honor. There's no honor in what has happened.
And if you feel like coming on, it's going to be good because I do have a letter. It's up to you though, bro. I understand. If you tell me it's okay. If the rock salt really hit its mark, I understand.
She has done the same things to her family members and former clients. And frankly, because of what she's done to former clients, such as what she's done to us, creating fake websites, creating defamatory videos, some of the most hideous things you've ever seen or heard in your life, she was facing discipline from the Florida bar. And in lieu of discipline, she chose permanent retirement. And keep in mind, that discipline would have been disbarment, guaranteed for what she has done. As of today, this morning, we just filed to have her classified as a vexatious litigant.
And which she did. And they've, how many cats I sent you? Still far down, and my voice is shot. I understand. It's okay. It's okay. You know, it's the wounds will heal. The wounds will heal. I understand, Yamaha. I might have had a little buckshot in that last one. Just a little bit. What is up? Look at this guy. Nut, whizzy, shiz, haircut, shower. I feel like I'm looking at Home Alone kid. Yeah, I actually bathed. Actually bathed. How you doing, brother? Oh, this is Yama. Good to see you get better. Feeling good. Have you tried 10 hats? Need some Yamaha biker in your life? Give a little love to the Yamaha. Give some love to the expert. Give some love to all that you love to see. How you doing tonight? Wow, I got a new sponge. Yeah, you got a new sponge. That's good for you, brother. That's a good thing. Shit, man. What are you doing tonight? Do you want to come by for a little bit, expert? If you want to come by, I'll drop you a little invite. you can laugh along with me.
And there has been a voluminous launched attack by YouTube influencers with over 1 million followers from Ohio, who has property in Florida. That I don't know how to stop it. It's gotten out of control, and I need to report this.
Ohio with property in Florida. Who do you think she's talking?
I wonder who.
She's talking about me? Yes. All of this is going to be used in court against her. So she doesn't know how to stop it. So she jumps in, she creates all of these ridiculous pseudo accounts, these fake accounts with different names that are actually run by her well before she even comes on the scene. Then she comes on the scene, she creates all of these defamatory websites. Then she buys up.
Check out your Discord. If you want to, you can eat all you want to. You mock me endlessly, I'm sure. You'll have to stick through one of the letters too. Oh, it's a good one. It's a good one.
Domain names, and we've kind of hashed some of this out already. She has said and created some of the most hideous, horrific videos with every kind of ism or ist that you can think of. And so now she's calling her local authorities going, how do I stop this? For anybody out there who's wondering, how do you stop this? You never get involved in the first place where you shouldn't be involved. What the Hales is a story of our lives. We've been stalked. We've been defamed. Our businesses have been tormented with these freaks and these fools that seem to come out of the woodwork. Leslie Ann Federigos wants nothing more to be famous. She's getting the fame that she finally wanted. Now, you know her name. It's not Lips. Before any of this, we never even stated her name. Frankly, we never even knew who she was, nor do we ever want to know who she is. But let this be a lesson to any other freaks and fools out there. You want to get in a ring with me. You want to defame me. You want to defame George. You want to defame those that I love, that work so diligently. And they put, I can't even begin to tell you what the team does. And as they've stood by.
Yeah, because, I mean, he's got a hell of a good team. Good people all the way around. And what kind of loofah did you get? Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Yeah.
Me and George through all of this insanity that has been said and done to us. This team at What the Hales is a blessing. She, Leslie Ann Federigos, is a curse to all who know her. She did this to herself. Don't know how to make it stop. How about you stop? But still to this day, she hasn't stopped. And we have all the proof to prove it in court.
And so, I'm sorry, who said he was the one getting separate beliefs?
I am the victim. I am ADA protected. I'm ADA protected. I'm a retired attorney. I'm a mother of 4 children. I have become a target for somebody who is a YouTube influencer with almost 1 million followers.
That's giving Jeremy a lot more followers than he had. That's what 300,000 more followers than he does? Or is it 200,000 more than he actually has? Yet she decided to go on and harass, like poke the bear. Like this is what I didn't understand. You know, all that anybody else was doing was just looking into who this person was that was, you know, claiming that, you know, well, she's new to this, never heard anything about this. Come to find out, she'd been involved in this for months before she ever even showed up on the Fleas channel. Months before. And then all of a sudden it's like, I don't know what happened. Really?
I didn't know I had 1 million followers.
There he is. I didn't know I had 1 million followers. It's good to know that I have had 1 million followers. You know, I'm going to fast forward it through some of this.
Keep trying to invade our lives and our peace.
He has violated injunctions. He is not stopping. He is publishing and cyberbullying me to the nth degree. I had to file a civil lawsuit against him on multiple accounts. He's not stopping. He's got people that are underneath him that he's paying off. They are publishing sexual style content against me, making fun of my appearance, making fun. It's horrendous and it's voluminous.
So she's claiming that people are making sexual videos about her. Mustache should be better. No, I'm just trying to understand who did that? Who made videos that were sexual in nature about her? Because I've never done that. Megan's never done that. Tug's never done that. Jeremy's never done that. The only people that have ever made anything that's sexual in any kind of nature has been her little buddy, Paint Chips. He's the only one that's ever done anything like that. Not voluminous. No. The mustache should be better. Yeah, their numbers are always off. Well, their numbers are, well, they mathing is hard for them. Mathing is really damn hard for them.
There's a lot of defamation to unpack there. Let's start with violated injunctions. So Judge Grudge puts an illegal, and we already have this.
Yeah, and that was the thing, that whenever she wanted, it was one of these things, and Volmit and Paint Chip are the same damn way. Same way with Bruce. Is you sit there and you can show them every single case where Lynette was wrong. You can show them every single one of those, and they'll sit there and argue that there was nothing wrong, and oh, you're misreading, you're misinterpreting it. No, they had a judge that was removed off of that case. He was removed off that case for basically being an attorney outside of it, for violating Jeremy's rights, and they found him they sanctioned him for that shit. They removed him off the case. He can't handle any more of Jeremy's cases because of that shit. Yeah, she makes her own sexual videos. Exactly. Nobody wants to see that. She's the one that wanted to do some sort of dance video with some crap. I remember everyone put up like the little wavy thing or something. That was pretty damn funny. Made a mockery of it. Just like, who cares? She was the one that was reaching out to everybody saying, well, let's do a roast me and I'll roast you back. Nobody had any desire to take her up on it. They were covering court cases because this is the kind of person that she is. And I realized that pretty early on, that this is what her goal was going to be, is she would create something. She would say, roast me, I'll roast you back. You roast her. And then she's going to come back and start saying, oh, they're violating my rights. I'm ADA protected or some other shit like that. So what did we do? We ignored it. We just looked at the cases. That's it. Looked at the cases. And she got really, really upset about it. Kildozard, welcome. He says, became a YouTube member. And there's only one way that you can become a YouTube member here. And you just reach down there and you go,
touch down. Paper? Unbreaded.
there he is. How you doing?
It's doing better, Shiz. How you doing, buddy?
Oh, you're on a different mic.
What? I'm not. No, I'm not. I hate this thing. It did. It switched me.
Yeah. There you go. It happens. So how you doing, brother?
Weird. No, this was I had a new problem with StreamYard tonight. I was on Lacey. What's her name?
Oh, Lacey. Nice. Yeah, Lacey. Yeah,
I want to call her Chasing Lacey, but that was a Bloodhound Gang song. Anyway, I was on Lacey. And I went to type something in the chat. So the way I do it, I've described this before. Chat, you guys put up with me. Sorry, because I'm a little OCD back then. That's out there. Hey, Brent, is that StreamYards has the chat on the right-hand side. Well, I also will pull up Shizzy's YouTube or anybody's YouTube, pop out the chat, and put on the left-hand side. Uh-oh, someone just jumped. What moved?
I'm taking care of something here real quick.
Okay. So the left-hand side is the pure YouTube feed. The right-hand side is StreamYard feed. I went over to type something out to somebody in the YouTube feed because that gets everything worked out right in the message thing. And as soon as I hit the letter, it kicked my camera off. It went from this camera to that camera down there. It was the weirdest thing. I was like, that is weird because it's on a different browser. It's on different tabs.
So if you're wondering what exactly I did, I removed your echo cancellation because what happens is if you're talking and I cough or laugh or anything like that, you get cut off and can't hear it. So it keeps some continuity there. Yeah, and you still sound fine.
No, that tells me that stupid. I've got another program running somewhere. I bet you anything. I bet there is.
But everything sounds good. You sound clear. You sound great. So,
well, if I get too loud, it doesn't matter what I say anyway.
You're not going to get too loud.
Dude, I mean donuts. I'm hanging out with the Shizmeister, the Nut Whiz Shizzy. How you doing, all Nut Wizards? Are these the wizards? The Nut Wizards, or the Shiz Wizards? Oh, that sounds weird. Shiz Wizard.
They're just a bunch of nuts. They're just a bunch of nuts. You know, there's nothing wrong with that.
No, so peanuts aren't nuts because they're a legume.
Yeah, that's
Now,
right.
are all nuts legume? No, hold on, wait a second. How's that?
No.
I'm really confused. Cashews aren't nuts.
No, well, there's
What makes it a
something else.
nut? Oh, come on, man. Come on.
Work. We don't stay up all night online creating OnlyFans pages. Oh, or, that fifth thing that she said, the actual content about her. She has actual content about her on her OnlyFans. She has it on her TikTok. Unless she's taken it down, I seriously doubt that she has. She has posted. She has rebroadcasted on multiple platforms. And some of it is still up to this day.
Yep.
Revenge, we'll call it corn. Drop the C, put in a P. Of Megan Fox allegedly giving me a favor in a vehicle, which was created by Richard Luthman. Again, another.
Facebook. I have reported it to YouTube. Nothing is being done. It has debilitated me. I almost went to the hospital over this. This is how bad it is. We had tried cease and desist on this man.
Oh, and that's the thing. There was never any cease and desist filed. They never sent a cease and desist before they created the lawsuit. It never was one.
What's going on? So I'm just kind of sitting here eating my donuts. Yeah.
Oh, you're good. You're good. So that was never sent in. And her lawsuit was probably going to fail because of that, because that's part of what she has to do.
I think it's funny that you use Vegas Rick's what's that thing called? What's Tinder? His Tinder profile pic.
Who's that? Oh, is this Vegas Rick up here?
That's the one he uses too. That's not him.
That's not me. That's Jeremy. Jeremy's using that one.
The cop. That's what that looks just like what Vegas Rick puts up as his profile pic, but he don't look anything like that.
He does. Stop lying to the ladies, man.
No. That dummy. Did you hear about him?
Yes, I did.
Was seeing me in court.
At what point did I become responsible for people's own mental illness?
Exactly. Oh.
I can rebuild my life, unlike these freaks that literally have no life.
The people that work for him have called my husband, who's a licensed attorney, a dummy for sending cease and desist.
Is that against the law, calling an attorney a dummy?
It's frowned upon for one attorney. One attorney should not call another attorney a name.
I mean, so what if an
But now
attorney,
if you did it though.
Now, what if an attorney calls a judge that they're in a case with a complete imbecile, a moron, and a dumbass or stupid?
Do you like your contempt served now or now and even later?
I was just curious because I know of an attorney that's been doing that online multiple times. It's called.
Here's the thing. I advise everybody. It's not advice. I'm not giving any advice, but I live by the code of never insult a judge. I don't care if you're whatever. unless you're in Denmark, then doesn't count.
Well, he's not really an attorney, though. So you can call him a dummy all you want to.
She's talking about her husband. Is that like the
no, that could be
that's
something
like the little
different.
meow name? It's like,
It
hey,
could
come
be.
here, dummy.
Hey, Muggerators.
No, you said WNBA game.
All right,
Just tossing dummies all over the place.
I gotta do this for Rosalind because she's gonna give me a hard time if I don't. Give me a second. Let me get this.
Don't you pay attention to her?
Well, I have to. I have to do this. have to.
No, I love her, man. I
So
love her.
so
She's
all right, give me a second because I've got to do the brush just right to make it work. All right, so let's see. Got to get no, that's not right. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Pick this up.
Yamaha.
There we go. There. Mustache. She said she wanted a mustache.
Dude, you're David Air Force, man. That's awesome. What's she doing?
Is that better, Rosal? Does that make you feel better? Does that make you feel better? Or should I give it like a little curl on it there like that? Is that better?
I still answer Jerry Sanchez.
Because he doesn't care about law enforcement, that the law doesn't affect him. And I need to do something because it's destroying me, and I need to report this.
Where do you even go with these lies? Nobody that works for me has ever contacted
Who
her
were we talking about
or
that time?
him.
Yamaha.
Yamaha. That kills
We
me.
know a lot of people like that.
Even said her actual name until this past week.
And you said that there was an injunction filed against him? Now,
There's multiple. In
No,
Levy,
there's not.
Levy County. He has property in the Panhandle of Florida. I'm a resident of Orange County, Florida. I'm not his only victim. He has attacked multiple people, including neighbors of his. He does this for content for YouTube, where he has almost 1 million followers.
This fool can't even.
So I'm trying to think, what injunctions does Jeremy have against him in Florida?
Against him?
Against Jeremy. I mean, what injunctions does Jeremy have against him in Florida?
I don't know.
I don't think he has. I don't think he has any.
Dude, it's so weird because like I said the other day, I said Jeremy wins by showing up, and that's as much as I know anything that's going on. I mean, I'm not trying to be rude. And I apologize, and I'll leave if you think I am. But this is the what's that thing called? Padded cell I've been in. Man, I just found out that the president's doing a cop ride along, and I think that's really wild. And I'm like, what else is going on, man? And it's like, there were like, there's all sorts of weird stuff. It's crazy, man. It's crazy come out of the womb.
Yeah. Oh my God, such BS she's spewing. Wow, she's an attorney. I'm rethinking that train of thought. Yep. No, none at all. Nothing against him.
One of the individuals that did.
Jeremy's lost. Is this new?
He basically gets his audience riled up, and then I start to get hate emails, like voluminous, like 20 emails sent to my work email in a day, amongst postings on multiple social media forums, distorting my image, talking about me in a sexual context. I mean, it is the worst thing I've ever experienced in my life, and I have reported it multiple times to Facebook. No one is doing anything about it.
Wait, so is she getting stuff on Facebook, or is she getting stuff emailed to her? I'm confused, because she said that people were emailing her like all these kinds of pictures or stuff, which I don't know why anybody would do that, but you know,
I haven't used email in a while. What's the size limit on like on an image that you can send? I'm being serious about it because I know Discord has one.
I don't know. I know Discord has one.
And like nowadays, everything, man, those images nowadays, man, they eat up like a lot of space.
Yeah, because they're higher quality images, so they tend to use up a lot, quite a bit.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Like email, man, because was it you get like free like 10 gigs of storage on like Google Drive or whatever? That's been since the beginning. They haven't upped that. And all these like pictures are getting so much bigger. I just wondered about like the emails. I'm stupid. Don't pay attention to me.
Yeah, no.
This is what I have to wonder about. I saw a new camera. Here's the thing. I think
what camera did you find that you're looking at?
Well, the other day I saw a Polaroid. Don't turn that off the screen, man. I really am asking serious. To me, it's a serious
I'm
question.
No, I'm
How
serious.
much?
So wait a second. Wait a second. No, you found a Polaroid.
Oh, that's
Now,
gonna be a.
Is it one of the Instamatic Polaroids or what?
Let's see which one. It's gonna be a hot deal for like Christmas, I think.
Okay.
Because they're loaded up on the end cap at Costco, and it just seems like a Christmas thing. But it's
Yeah.
the original style Polaroid.
Oh,
Comes
okay.
with 3 packs of paper.
Gotcha.
Paper. Yeah, man. Like people are gonna be going wild thinking they can like print out. Actually, there's a. I have a weird brain, and it's been so smooth, man. It's so smooth. And
He says, chat on Shizzy, Tugs, and Megan. I couldn't give 2 F's about emailing complete morons. Exactly. Well, and that's the thing. If somebody's taking their time
you know me.
to yeah,
I'm a moron.
Yeah, that's.
I'm sorry, Shizzy, going on. I'm sorry.
I
I feel so bad, man. Thank you for inviting me because like it's nice to like be around
I love
public.
having you because you just I've got somebody said they wanted to see another video, so I'll probably play another video. It's good too.
I'm gonna have to sue Facebook because I can't get. There's hate sites against me on Facebook, driving hate. I'm getting.
Do you know how to find out if there's hate sites against you on Facebook? I mean, you have to be on Facebook, right? Just saying.
Oh my gosh, I actually saw a someplace the other day, and they said follow us on social media, and it was Facebook and like nothing else. I was like, it might have been like Instagram because that's kind of their packaged. And I was like, that's not social media. That just seems so weird.
Yeah, I don't find it as. It doesn't really. Yeah, no. I don't get that one.
Yeah,
horrible email sent to me in result of all of this. He is well aware of everything.
She's going to sue Facebook as a vexatious lit.
Yeah, she said she's going to sue Facebook. She's going to sue
I can get behind
YouTube.
that.
She's going to sue YouTube. That's one of the things she wants to sue is YouTube. Why? I would think that people have better things to do, like maybe make good content. Yeah.
Lips. She roasts herself.
The hate groups have his logo, his business, so he has something to do with it.
Lips may find this hard to believe, but she's not the only one that's trying to get famous and trying to get a fortune off of our names.
Yeah, that's true. And also that Facebook page, I believe, they've had to remove the logo on there. That had Jeremy's logo on it.
The anti one or whatever.
Yeah. They actually have gotten it removed, or they removed it themselves or something. But there's just a different image up there. It's crazy. It's crazy.
A suspension, just like many others in the anti-what the hell's ecosystem.
And I'm ADA protected. I have bipolar disorder, and this is taking me to the brink.
I think her disorders go far beyond that.
So it's like I just keep expecting her to say, my anxiety is over the roof. I keep expecting it to happen.
And the person, this individual, is he in the state of Florida, or is he back out of state?
He is currently physically present in the state of Florida. He has property that he owns up in the Panhandle. He has his residence domiciled in Ohio, and so his partner in this whole scheme is a resident of Florida, and she's equally perpetrating the harm onto me as well.
And here we go debunking another lie.
Yeah, that was bull. That was absolute bull right there. All right, let's get on to the next one here.
Her client who brought attention to this to the Florida bar.
Yes.
I just don't know how to stop this. I don't know what to do. I don't know where to report this, but I can't keep going through this anymore.
Okay, let me Let me find out some information for you. That way, see what I can do on my end. Okay, give me one moment.
Okay, thank you so much.
I bet all the
And yeah, so she went out, she doxed a bunch of people and then got angry because they weren't responding to her and started calling the police. Isn't that great? Isn't that just wonderful? I mean, she doxed a bunch of people on Facebook.
No, is why you dox people, so you target other people to call the police. I mean, that's weird, man.
we'll get to the reports later.
Okay, ma'am, are you here with me?
Yes, I'm here.
All right. So, what I can do, since and just to confirm, you said they're using pictures of your body and they're fouling it all over the internet, correct?
Yeah, they're distorting it.
Did not one just say pictures of your body and fouling it?
Named me as lips. They're making.
Yeah, like a foul ball, you know.
Yeah. That's the greatest thing I've ever heard on a Now One Call ever.
I think it's pretty funny.
I mean, that's close. I mean, I used to think the best one ever was the Las Vegas alien. I don't know. They're pictures of my body and fouling it.
In front of my lips. They're talking about me in a sexual way.
Nobody's talking about her in a sexual way. I'm sorry.
I'll tell you what. I don't mind. I don't mind being sexualized, but it's weird when T-Rex does it.
Well, he does it on purpose.
No, it's not. I mean, it's normal. Like when Yamaha does it, you're just like, God, man, you freaking weirdo Marine.
Well, yeah. Well, it's because of the crayons. I mean,
well, he was in Japan. He was
Yes.
licking a lot of rocks.
They do that.
He thought he was heating his
They
MREs.
won't stop.
So bad.
And one of the people, we have his PO box number, but he goes by a fictitious name. We're pretty secure that we can find his legal name.
And this is her going after me yet again. He has a P.O. box, and we're going to find his legal name. Yeah, she was calling on people coming out to dox me. And that's why I said,
she's talking about you?
Yeah. Yeah,
No, I
she's
don't
talking
know
about
you.
me right here. Yeah. Yeah, she's talking about me. She's also claiming that I threatened her family, her kids. And
I
shit
may
like
or
that.
may not have a pair of Shizzy's underwear from when FNL, and for $50 you can find out.
That's a possibility.
But
you weren't
what
supposed
happens?
to.
There's like 10 pairs, though.
So
So,
you're
like,
telling me
I'll take
you
$500.
You opened up
What?
the coof room. I see how it is. That's the
No,
only
that
place you
room
would
is
have found him.
still. The room is still, man, not been open. I think it's hilarious. I'm at this point. I'm like Blue Dog has like clawed at it because she likes to lay there and look out the windows and yell, you know, and nope. That's what's funny. People think FNL 3s is a thing. I'm like, my wife has not opened an entire room in this house. A very important room, mind you. Like, if we're not gonna be a guest bedroom, let's like put a. I got a bunch of junk in here I can put in there. Hey, Big Al, what's up, buddy?
We have his PO box number, but he goes by a fictitious name. We're pretty secure that we can find his legal name. He's out of Atlanta, so. I have tried. We have sent. I mean, my husband's a lawyer. Do you understand? We have sent cease and desist. Please stop, please.
No, that is a lie. She's never, ever, ever sent a cease and desist to me. Ever. That is a downright lie.
Well, remember, a lie means that you're saying something with the intent to deceive, and if she
that's what she's doing.
But she has some issues there.
Stop. They won't
Maybe
stop, and it's getting worse and worse and worse. And I'm not the only one this is happening to.
How dare she? Seriously, how dare she say these things? I have hours upon hundreds, if not thousands of hours of the defamatory things that she's done to me.
Mm-hmm. He's not lying. Yeah.
I feel like I need to send Jeremy a ketchup pillow to match. I'm not ketchup, but a mustard pillow.
I
to
put
match
ketchup
that.
on my ketchup.
But it doesn't feel like it needs like a little mustard to go sit next to it out there.
I mean, he's got an American flag hammock, dude. Come on.
Oh, dude.
I mean, how American can you get?
Well, you're not supposed to like
The Jew
technically
that I love.
It's not. It's the
But
opposite,
it
but
all
that's cool.
comes down to this
I would have
YouTube
one.
influencer. And he has a background with criminal activity.
I cannot wait for court. I'd like to see this criminal activity, considering I've never been charged with any criminal activity. This is going to be interesting for the jury.
You're a
for sure.
smooth criminal.
Smooth criminal. Oh.
From
Oh my gosh, dude.
liability in court.
I am sorry.
They've
I'm
dug
so
that way too deep.
He makes his content out of starting fights with neighbors, starting fights with the neighbors, the mayor. And now, they have targeted me, and they have a Facebook group. It's a hate group. And I have reported this multiple times to Facebook. Nothing is being done.
Let's do a freak cap, just for those that aren't up to speed. First of all, we had no neighbors in Otter Creek.
Yep.
We got stalked to Otter Creek by freaks that watched us online, and it hasn't stopped there. Oh, let's see, there were those neighbors as well that sold us 70 acres and then trespassed on the property, drunk with strong drink, and took a chainsaw and destroyed my property. Okay. Oh, we have that mayor who is stealing money from us because they don't like Southerners. You ain't from around here. Yeah. Oh, and then we've got
Did he
this
learn how to speak Southern from
retired.
Baker?
Probably.
That was a
Yeah,
Baker accent.
That was very Baker Southern.
It was
Lawyer sticking her lips into the situation. Can somebody please tell me how I started any of this? Anybody? Does anybody have any evidence, any information that I've ever started anything with anyone? I'll wait. Do I hear Fleeca's cricket? I think. Oh, no, I don't. I'm still waiting, though.
And I just need it to stop. I just want it to stop. Like, it's not stopping, and it's getting worse and worse and worse. And that's why I finally have reached out to law enforcement, because we are doing what we can do on the civil end of things with the defamation, the invasion of privacy. But what is happening is egregious.
So what I can do is I can have a deputy give you a phone call. That way they can further advise you on what can be done, since they're using your physical image and distorting it for basically unlawful purposes. So I can have them give you a phone call. That way they can give you the further steps and the in-betweens and whatnot. What is your name again?
My name is Leslie.
Okay, and what's a good phone number for you?
It's 407.
Yeah, they're not giving out her number. They Starsy. It's not stopping
And
her
just
brains.
I would just need your address
Hallucinations.
for reference.
Sure. And I also wanted to say, I think they're even trying to use law enforcement to harass us as well, because today my husband and I were out, that we went on to our Arlo, and law enforcement showed up at our door, ironically, the same day we filed the lawsuit against them. And he's known to involve law enforcement to try to intimidate people. So we called Orange County Sheriff's Office, to find out why law enforcement was at our door. When we called, because there was no card left, because when we originally called, they said that law enforcement would leave a card, so we knew, the division that was there. There was no card left. We called back. Nobody knew why law enforcement was at our door today. So we suspect this has everything to do with this man and his harassment of our family, because this was the day I filed the lawsuit on him and he got noticed.
It must suck being wrong so much. So.
Did you say butt, Lizzie? Rosalind, stop giving out your number. Damn it.
Yeah, have you called that number? Oh my gosh, Rosalind. How did you know that? Did I
No,
tell you
pro-
about that?
I probably worked at that number though.
Often. Now, I know she's wrong because I actually have the phone call for the individual who called, and then the authorities were sent out. It doesn't have anything to do with me. It actually has everything to do with her own family. Now, I'm probably not going to share all of that phone call as well for deference purposes because her family hasn't done anything to me. Although others have reached out and said she's done the same to them. As a matter of fact, I just got another message this morning from another victim of Leslie who said, let's take a peek right here. I'm literally screenshotting it right now. And I'm just going to do this and we're going to pull it up. It comes in constantly. Keep in mind, we've never reached out to anybody for any of these people. Lynette, Crook, Deuce, Fubbles, Lips, Chips. And yet constantly we're told of what they've done to others because most people can't afford to fight. God's blessed us to fight for them.
Yeah, this is her acting this way has been ridiculous.
To protect people just like you.
Right. And how long has this been going on?
This has been going on since May 15th.
And this is 911.
Yeah, she dialed 911.
Wouldn't you hate to be put on hold when your house is burned?
Then lives down the street for you, poor man.
And we have plenty of evidence, screenshots, everything. Just to evidence the timeline, so that it'll be very easy for anybody who wants to look into the case to see the timeline of what has come about.
That I would love to see in court.
All right. I'll get this up. I'll have one of my deputies give you a call. Just be aware when they do call you, it's going to come from a blocked or restricted phone number, okay?
Okay,
Oh,
no
that
problem.
was smart
Thank
that
you
he
so
said
much.
that.
Yeah, because anytime I get a blocked number or restricted number, I don't answer it. Leave a voicemail.
I have a new weird thing that happened today, and that is, so I've got you're not an Apple phone person.
Yeah, I got an Apple.
You do? Okay. The new iOS does spam filtering for phone calls.
Oh, nice.
So it's like how your email would be.
Ooh.
Yeah, I got accused of ignoring a phone call today, and then I said, "Oh, nope, it's in spam." You know why? Because the company that it came from, they don't have a good enough IT company or IT department. They should be on top of that.
Are you doing a stream tonight?
I've been going to the bathroom because I did an IV today.
No, that's why I've been just asking. Are you doing a stream tonight? Not.
No.
Had a stream.
No, I was. No, I'm not. I was on Lacey's earlier, and she's like, "Yeah, well, I gotta get off here and go to the ER." I'm like, "What?" She's like, "Yeah, I went to." She's in the middle of the stream. She's like, she went to the doctor today, and her blood pressure like 86/44, and
I don't know. Is that good?
it's super low.
Oh,
Like vampire low. I'm like, what are you doing here talking to me? Like, this is not good. I don't want to be part of this. What if something happens to you? And anyway,
well, we got 10 gifted memberships.
Maybe.
Know what that means?
Welcome to the shit show. Every single day, it's a new flavor of thuggery. 'Cause everybody sucks, you see, and they're dumber than a bag of rocks. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then 4 more days of increasingly stupid, ridiculous, ignorant, balder, dash, poppycock, bollocks, and thuggery. Yeah, we'll have it all over again.
All said now. know what? I think it's time that we do a nice video. You want to see one of the newer videos there, expert?
Sure, man. I'm all about.
It's
Is it 3D? 3D kind of. I don't know about that 3D
well,
stuff.
it's
You're
not.
watching it?
It's not 3D, but it's still good.
Well, I don't think 3D was very good.
There we go. All right.
It started with
Is
the
that Michelle
barn.
Pfeiffer?
That's where they think it began. But they got it twisted. Yeah, let me walk you through it. I said what I saw, I said what I heard, but they turning my lines into something absurd. The barn ain't the problem, it's what came after. Everybody pointing fingers like it's all fucking laughter. They don't know the whole thing, they just want a name, trying to put it on me like I'm playing the game. But I keep receipts, I know where it's from. I ain't holding that bag, I'm not that dumb. Barn burner, pass the spin, say it once, watch them twist it in. Barn
That's
burner,
creepy in the background.
play it slow, drop the spark they need, leave the rest on low. I never said it like that, they took it wrong. Now they running around singing the wrong song. I was trying to explain, not pull my finger, but the smell they want, I let the sting linger. I didn't backpedal, I clarified. That's how you get fucked when the facts get fried. People hear what they want, not what I meant, so I put that shit right out. Time to vent. Barn burner, that's the spin. Say it once, watch them twist it in. Barn burner, I play it slow, drop the spark they need, leave the rest on low. They clip my words, they cut my tone, turn my lies to something I'll never own. They paint the picture with colors I hate, call it evidence,
Oh,
but it's
that's so
second
creepy.
rate. Don't confuse my caution with guilt or shame. I ain't the match, I just fan the flame. They want a headline, I don't want the truth. That's the lie I hold and ain't got proof. They say the barn is where the fire began, but the story don't match when you trace the plan. They skip the middle, they blur the start. That's how rumors run laps and tear shit apart. I stand on the record, I don't retract. Let the docket show, I deal not in fact. I can spin the lie, but it won't hold long. Barn burner is the lie, but my PR stays strong. If I didn't see it, I don't repeat.
They just said my peers.
If I didn't hear it, it's not complete. So I strip it
Man, I
down
knew a girl
till
one
the
time, her
edges
touch was
fit.
fire.
That's how I keep control when they yell bullshit. From the barn to the blame to the bullshit lie, I keep my story lean, time on my side. Barn burner, yeah, that's how it'll go. And I can spin the lies with the words I load. I did what I did.
That flame looked better than that bird did. I mean, even birds, even fake birds look fake. We're gonna let this one go. Oh my gosh. It's crazy. How long can I keep this up? Oh my gosh.
Do you want to hear the open letter?
No, you're on mute that whole time. I was just trying to keep it going.
I know.
I was like, I can't. I love. Oh my gosh, what you got going? Do it, man.
I got an
I'm
open
just
letter.
a little. Honestly, man, I'm just having a cool time hanging out here. I appreciate you. Yeah, let's do it.
You want an open letter? All right.
I mean, I'm not gonna stop you. That's your place.
Wouldn't matter. I'd do it anyway.
It's your place, man. I mean, you know, I'm not gonna stop you from peeing on the floor again.
Well, you know, it's a rare occasion outside of Yamaha. Rosalind's been here for an open letter. I got her laughing really good. There's always a little introduction for that, so everybody be prepared.
It is about time. Let's break this mother down. With Shizzy, Wiz, Nut.
An open letter to the paper fortress on futility, smoke-stained citations, and the art of mailing it all in. Dear keeper of the mailed brief, what you call an opposition reads less like a law and more like the diary of someone who half watched courtroom drama while dozing
I
in
wasn't
the
paying
recliner.
attention, man. I looked up, you get your helmet on, and I lost it.
You wield the word
Sorry.
futility as though it were a charm, convinced that if you say it enough times, reality itself will rearrange. But repetition is not reasoning. An argument is built on facts, law, and logic, not from your hollow declarations scribbled like graffiti across a pleading. The court cannot persuade you by your insistence alone, no matter how many times you pound the table and mutter the same word. The laziness saturates every page. Each line looks stitched together from scraps you scavenged, phrases taped into place without a care or understanding. It is not a legal argument so much as a collage, a ransom note cobbled together during long pauses, spent staring out the window and wondering when the next smoke break might come. The sentences are as thin as the paper you mailed them on, flimsy and brittle, collapsing under the weight of even the slightest scrutiny. One can almost see the scene, a dark desk cluttered with coffee rings and ash, the glow of a lighter illuminating another paragraph of filler. Thought is rationed in the length of a cigarette, attention spans measured in drags, and the result shows the writing wheezes where it should breathe, meanders where it should reason, and trails off into nothingness where it should persuade. Each argument is smothered before it begins, choked out by its own lack of clarity. Even the structure is heavy and graceless, paragraphs lumbering forward without direction, weighed down by their own repetition. The effect is not sharp or incisive, but bloated like a filling, swollen with water damage, soggy and illegible. Instead of insight, you offered bulk, a lot of bulk. Instead of reasoning, you provided noise. It is the intellectual equivalent of waddling into court unprepared, hoping that sheer presence might substitute for preparation.
I have done that. I'm sorry. I mean, you just throw yourself out there. It's like, man, I'm a mercy kill right now. Sorry.
Beneath all this padding lies the familiar thread of your favorite con. This is not advocacy, it's performance. The same act you run elsewhere, casting yourself as the aggrieved, posturing as though every consequence is persecution, spinning confusion into a shield. Filing is not meant to convince, it's meant to distract from the lazy eye, to buy time, to bluff, a paper scam mailed in like all the others, offering the appearance of effort while delivering none. So when you say futility, the word rings true, not in the plaintiff's claims, but of your own attempt at persuasion. Futile is the pretense, futile is the strategy, futile is the belief that by stringing together smoke, excesses, and half races, you could pass it off as law. You mailed this brief not just because you lack electronic access, but because every part of it is mailed in spirit and in fact. And then comes your great performance on Relation Back, which is not so much an argument as a scavenger hunt gone wrong. You stumbled across a few case names, glued them onto the page, and called it analysis. But like everything else you touched in this filing, there's no structure, no reasoning, no understanding, just case names tossed around like confetti at a parade. Shiny for a moment and then swept into the gutter with the rest of the trash. You drag out mail like as though it's your ace card, when in reality it's nothing to do with the matter at hand. It is a habeas case, and you dropped it here like a drunk clutching the wrong set of car keys, insisting the engine will turn over if you just jam them hard enough into the lock. It doesn't fit, and everyone can see it. What this shows is not diligence, but desperation. You weren't searching for authority. You were searching for anything with the right words in the caption, and you stopped the second you found it. Never mind what it actually said. That isn't law, that's laziness dressed in citations. And then comes your mangling of Krupski, which might be the single most embarrassing part of this entire mailed-in circus. The Supreme Court, in plain language, explained that misunderstanding a party's role is a mistake that rules correct. That should have been the end of it, but you, too proud or too stupid to admit that the case actually says twisted into the opposite. Well, you declared without shame that the plaintiffs knew all along and therefore had no right to fix it. Well, that's not advocacy. That's lying to yourself on paper and hoping the court plays along. Worse, it's a lazy lie, and the kind so easily disproven that one wonders if you even read the decision you cited or if you were too busy lighting another cigarette to bother. The entire section reeks of laziness and arrogance. There's no attempt to build reasoning, no attempt to engage with the facts, no attempt to actually explain how these cases apply. You simply pasted their names into the brief, leaned back, satisfied with the illusion of effort. It is the same trick you pulled everywhere else. String together borrowed words, puff yourself up, which doesn't take much, and pretend it adds up to substance. But when you mailed what you mailed in here, it's not substance. It's hollow like your mind, and it's filler like your lips. It's intellectual equivalent of sending the court an envelope stuffed with shredded newspaper and hoping no one notices the weight is fake. What you called an argument is nothing more than your habits bleeding onto the record. Cut corners, avoid effort, and mask it all with volume. The smoke from your Marlboro clouds the room, but not enough to hide the emptiness of what you've written. You lumber from one page to the next, padding it with repetition, convinced that if you fill enough space, the court might mistake it for seriousness, but the truth is heavy, and your work collapses under its weight. This isn't law, it's theater, cheap theater at that, the kind with cardboard set and actors reading lines that they don't understand. So once again, the futility here is not in the claims that brought against you, but in the hollow spectacle you mailed to the court. Futile is the way you borrow words you don't comprehend. Futile is the way you twist cases into shapes that were never meant to take. Futile is the belief that anyone, least of all a federal judge, will look at this smoke-stained cut-and-paste mockery and see anything more than what it is: laziness stapled together and sent through the mail, hoping the envelope would disguise the rot inside. By the time we reach the later pages of your mailed-in opus, the collapse is complete. What began as an attempt to throw around legal buzzwords ends as nothing more than procedural whining, the written equivalent of stomping your feet and demanding that the court recognize your personal discomfort as law. You insist that the motion is substitution fails on procedural grounds, as if the rules themselves will rise up in your defense, but your understanding of those rules is as thin as the paper your ink bled into. You mistake form for substance, process for power, and you seem to believe that if you shout procedure long enough, the court will forget the very reason these rules exist, to prevent exactly the kind of games that you're playing. Then there's this chorus of bad faith. You throw those words around like confetti, certain that volume substitutes for evidence. Plaintiffs acted in very bad faith, you say. Plaintiffs delayed, you cry. Plaintiffs misled, you insist. Yet, when pressed, your accusations evaporate. There's no proof, no detail, no example, just the same tired refrain you've hummed for months. That everything against you is unfair, that everyone else is corrupt, and that you alone are the victim. It's not an argument, it's self-pity dressed up in italics, mailed in like everything else, and the court asked for a response, and you delivered a diary entry. And then perhaps there's the most anticlimactic finale imaginable. You close not with a conclusion, but with a limp request. Not a summary, not trying to tie together all the points, not even a final attempt at persuasion. Just a line asking the court to deny the motion as though the preceding pages had earned you the right. It reads less like the ending of a legal brief and more like your shopping list hastily scribbled on the back of an envelope. Milk, bread, deny plaintiff's motion is a kind of ending that betrays exhaustion, the kind that says you were out of words long before you ran out of paper. And of course, all of it arrives the same way you deliver everything else, not through the modern portal of electronic filing, but through the post office, because even the court decided you cannot be trusted with the tools that everyone else uses. So your arguments slip into the courthouse, days late, paper crumpled, ink fading, the smell of smoke clinging to every page. Futility, bad faith, procedure, all bundled up in a manila envelope and shoved through a mail slot, hoping the delivery itself would disguise the fact that the contents are empty. So here you are, Standing at the end of your own brief, not with a crescendo, but with a whimper, no reasoning, no substance, no conclusion, just the mailed-in echo of your own laziness. You called it a request. The rest of us call it what it is: surrender, sealed in an envelope and sent with exact postage. Still as frosty as a pumpkin in December, Shizzy Wisnut, shill riding that short bus through your mind.
It is about time. Let's break this mother down. With Shizzy Wiz Nut.
I don't know why. I don't know why this is my favorite thing I've ever done. Look at that. It is so cool. You're on the read. I was just like, oh my gosh. Like, if I only had that as an avatar, I was like, why don't I have that as an avatar? Oh my gosh, dude. And then at one point you were reading it, I was like that. I couldn't stop. I couldn't stop giggling. Dude, that was that stupid whatever camera thing they got now. It took all the Shizzy Wisna, your name. It took all that right off because it was the way it was. It was like right here. Like
okay.
You're like Shizzy Wisna was shooting out your mouth. It just
it's just gone.
Clean it right up.
Stick in your 2 fingers like this, and then place your thumb on top like so. That will increase the pleasure.
I had a slice of gas station pizza today. Dude, I don't have timing worth of crap, man. That was a lucky shot. That is a much better, it looks much better on stream than it did on the thing. That is so freaking cool. Do you know how many times I'm gonna make people angry with that now? I love that. They're so confused and so upset. I'll be like,
I love making people confused and upset.
They're like, oh yeah, this is
it's my thrill. It's
I'll
my
be like,
joy.
yeah, well, this is why I quit drinking.
That's awesome.
Bartender.
Oh, now I gotta save that image for my for your phone number.
Oh my gosh, that's so stupid. Oh my gosh, dude, this is what happens, y'all, when you don't take care of your body. You need sleep, you need vitamins, and you need hydration.
Yes.
You take the vitamins and you think they're like seeds. You put the water on it, and they grow into your body, and then you fall asleep. And then morning time, because it's nighttime, in the morning time you're sprouted. What? That was the stupidest thing I've ever said in my life.
That works.
That was the stupidest thing I've ever said in my life, but felt good when I was saying it.
We'll probably do that. We probably will if he's wanting to. You were on there last night. You were on there last night, weren't you?
Was that last night?
Yeah.
I don't remember, dude.
Or was it the night before?
One night it was. I don't know.
I lose track really easily of like where I am, what I'm doing, who I am.
You work a lot on this stuff, and like I've once maybe in like 4 years, I remember being in that thing where you're like, wait, this time isn't real. Like this is what is YouTube world. I think Miami said, yeah, it's you get stuck in the YouTube time, and it's like everything goes by so fast, and you don't realize it. And you don't know where you are. But if you want to go harass the Italian from Alabama, what a dumb thing! I can't believe that. They got no Italians in Alabama.
No, they have lots of Italians.
What would you call it? Italian, Alabama?
There's lots of Italians in Alabama.
I think we put those two together, you get inbred.
It's so
Oh
bad.
my God.
I'm gonna tell him you said that.
Oh, that's fine. I've probably already told him. If I haven't, I meant to. Buttermilk, buttermilk McGee or whatever, MG. Oh, he was. That's dude. I got myself cracked up yesterday. He was doing one of these like body cams or something. And I mean, he just loves it, man. He's like a little kid watching those things. And I was like, what was that? The crime dog, McGruff?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, it's like MG McLaw or whatever. I forget what it was. I confused the guy saying.
He does look a little bit like the crime dog.
Yeah, he does, man. He's what's the first name? It's something McGruff. Rosalind.
I think it's just McGruff, isn't it? First name Mick, last name Gruff.
Is it McGruff?
I don't know.
Dude, it seems like it should be something cool.
Dude, I am so angry. What
happened?
I used Grok for something, and it's pretty damn awesome. I don't know if I can show it.
Probably not.
Where it is. It was supposed to post, but it didn't post. The hell is my pictures? All right, let me see. Oh yeah,
have you done that 6-second thing they do with videos?
I'm gonna send this over to you, and dude, it is fucking awesome. Let me see, where is it? Yep, I'm sending this over to you on Discord, and that way I can pull it up because it is cool as hell. Oh man, this is the only way I'll be able to pull it up. Did it go?
You sent me something? I didn't get anything.
Why is it not going?
Maybe Rosalind's. Sometimes she's not awesome. Sometimes
it says you have your notifications.
It's
off.
My notifications on what? On StreamYard?
Yeah, on Discord.
No, you texted it to me. I bet.
Did I? Oh, I did.
Yeah, there it is. I see it now.
Okay, that's awesome, isn't it? I'm going to send it to Miami Vice.
That was a Grokey thingy.
Oh wait, I'm going to send it to that. Yeah, that was.
Dude, that really is a good one, man. Dude, I used it so much the other night that it told me I was done for the night.
Because it doesn't like you. All right, I'm going to pull this up because everybody should see this, man. This is cool as hell. Let me. All right, this is just badass. Whenever I did this, I was like, man, like how in the hell did that happen? Like, this internet thing is awesome.
Those of you that don't know, Grok, it's like the AI that they got over on X, the Elon Musk, he's what's going to take us to Mars. And
check this out.
That's a picture, just a picture. Shizzy didn't do anything else.
That's a picture of the Cracker Barrel.
So crazy. Oh, you didn't have sound. So there's sound on his too, and it does. It's like the guy he hears something in the barrel, and he's checking it. It's dude.
Let's see if I can share it with sound. I didn't. You're right. I didn't turn on the sound. All right, let's do it again. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Rewind, replay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that not cool?
That's the craziest part, man.
Dude, like, especially after they said, no, we're changing everything. You realize how many people have been like so pissed off about that?
Cracker Barrel?
Yeah, like their stock like tanked.
Here's the problem with it. Is that it's Cracker Barrel. It's a chain restaurant. Then you go if you go to a local diner, you'll get better food and you won't ever have a problem.
True.
Supports the local diner is like the thing of like mystery and awesomeness. Like the
only problem is they just don't have them in a lot of places.
Yeah, no, man.
They got put out of business by places like Denny's and all the big chain restaurants because they could pay better money and They could
What
hire
kills me
a
about
bunch
the
of
whole
people.
Cracker Barrel thing. So everybody's upset about it. I don't know. I don't care. I don't go there.
I don't
Like
either.
when they put, I was more upset when they brought in alcohol. I was like, this is gonna be weird. And then now they changed the decor inside. Supposedly, that's what you should be upset about. Now it's all they have a different feel. But they changed this, and the thing I'm like, I would love to know the corporate meetings where they
Well,
put
and
they make a new sign that has all that extra space there, and it's not being utilized with their
I'm
name.
probably going to get in trouble for this, but I'm
No,
gonna
I'm
I'm gonna
saying.
share this because it's pretty cool. Where is it? It's under bookmarks, and it was something that I saw that
Right.
sort of covered that. Yeah, here we go. It's going to have music, and I hate that it has music, so I'll have to mute it before I do this. Present share screen. So this was what came up on this. So this is the stock tanked, like, and this is what it looks like now. And this guy, I think there's no sound on this now. Oh, sorry. So this is where the stock tanked.
I want to join in on the hate. If the
Yeah,
Cracker
see, the
Barrel
inside it's
don't
all
look-
light. All the
Yeah,
walls used to be brown.
Listen to what he says. Listen to what he says, though. It's really important what he says.
look like,
But they got the
Jim Crow
peg game.
South,
Sorry.
I can't eat there. You got to have the racism aesthetic. You got to have the rocking chairs and the hint of segregation in the air. If I don't feel like I'm on the set
Rocking
of
chairs or
Sinners,
segregation?
then how do I know I'm in a Cracker Barrel? This is a gentrified Cracker Barrel. They done took all the character out of it, and I know the edges of the pancake ain't burnt. I gotta feel like somebody wants to say, "Good morning, boy," when I go in, with respect. And no respect at all. I feel like they want me to work there, but they don't want to pay me ever. And I've got to live there. That's Cracker Barrel's thing. If you take that away, what is it? A Denny's, IHOP, a place I don't want to be at.
I gotta ask this question.
Yeah.
I think I probably know.
Yeah, here she is.
Why does
Listen
that
what
dude wear
she's-
tight pants like that? That's weird.
Yeah. Listen what she says, though.
The answer. What if all the customers are coming at you hard enough about the look of the restaurant and they want to go back to the old way? Would you do it?
Honestly, the feedback's
she
been
giggle?
overwhelmingly positive that
Yeah.
people like what we're doing.
That ain't
I'll give you
Tennessee
another
accent, by
soundbite.
the way.
Yeah, the giggle was bad.
I actually happened to be in Orlando last week with all of our managers. We bring them together and every other year. And the number one question that I got asked, Michael, was, how can I get a remodel? When can I get a remodel? How do I get on the list?
Yeah, managers were asking her that.
No, they aren't.
Yeah, no, I think
I used to-
I think the managers were just like, hey, can we get a remodel? But I don't think they were asking for them to rechange the name. Like, how about we replace some of the flooring in here, and we still like the other stuff, but geez.
Well, that interview, also, that's what gets me. Is they someone's like, "Oh, are you still gonna have the peg game?" It's like they were told to say that. I forget what the thing's called. It's with the little T's in it. You jump over each other. They still have checkers by the fireplace.
Yeah.
That's not it, man. It's just Cracker
sued.
Barrel. The original Cracker Barrel was a gas station. It was an old gas station that they converted into a restaurant, and it was mom and pop. And people used to drive from Nashville to Lebanon to go there for lunch during the week. It is always packed. And then they went from there. They started expanding it, and it became a chain. But it's like the Cracker Barrel story. I mean, they're very loyal to the Lebanon area. That's why she's like, we went to Orlando. I'm like, what? Very loyal to the Lebanon area. They use the same bakers they did when they started. The same, everything's the same.
And do this. You guys could do this on your own, but all you have to do is ask either Google or Siri or whatever who the guy is that's on the depicted on the Cracker Barrel image. And you'd be surprised, and it makes you wonder, why would they remove him? Why would they remove him? Because that there is Uncle Herschel. Just look it up, and you'll be, and it sort of makes you go, well, why would you remove him? What was he to Cracker Barrel? And once you find that out, you go, wow, these people are pretty crappy to remove that.
Really?
So because the feedback and
Here's
the
the thing,
buzz
I know
is so
people
good,
know
not
it
only
is,
from our
but-
customers.
Do what?
Oh, it's like I've never heard that. I've grown up in the South. I've never heard the term cracker as being some racial thing. I grew up eating at Cracker Barrels, and I always thought I was like, why would you have a barrel full of crackers? You know, I mean, like I never understood, but it's nothing. It was, I mean, this whole it's a Hollywood made up fantasy about the crack of a whip. Like nobody's whipping people. Never mind. I'm
No,
gonna
I'm
stop.
with you on that because I'm
Well,
sitting there
yeah,
going, is that,
why
is
would
that
you
where
do
they're
that?
supposed to get that from?
What?
I didn't.
The
I
cracker
didn't know.
yeah,
that's-
that was the thing. It came up about like 8 years ago or something. Maybe during the pandemic when nobody had anything else better to do. And it's like they're like, oh, look, all the white people eat there, and it's called the Cracker Barrel. What is that? And it's like, what? What do those two words mean together? Then I mean, who cares?
Oh
It's
my
so
god!
stupid. Hey, Tish, Tish knows.
I have met her. She is so incredibly fake. Well, thank you, Tish. Thank you very much. And God bless. It is so good to see you. And
yeah, Tish is awesome.
I got something for Tish right here because
Now, Tish lives north of. Well, actually, Lebanon should be to the north and to the west.
This is for Tish.
Oh,
I know it's not hers. I know it's not that time, but I've got to have it for her. Because I miss you so much, Tish.
Ah!
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, it is your day. Happy birthday
to you.
Yes, because I missed your birthday, so I do wish you a happy birthday.
Well, she had a birthday when?
I don't know. I haven't seen her in
invited and
like
I
a
didn't
year.
go?
I haven't seen her in like a year.
Oh,
yeah.
Our team members, they want to work in a wonderful restaurant. So we're doing everything for our guests and our team members.
Well, Julie Messino, it's wonderful to have you here.
Pleasure to
and
be
thank
here.
You for
Thank you again.
answering those questions for all the Cracker Barrel fans out there. There's a lot of great changes.
Thank you so much.
All right, thank you. Robin?
Can I get it?
Yeah. I didn't eat at Cracker Barrel, so it makes no difference to me, but it just the attitude on it is sort of horrible. I do have like some really talented musician here. I've got to show it. I got to show it. This is awesome. If you haven't seen it,
do
That's
it.
the Predator. Is that Jessica Simpson?
To stir and do it. God bless me, protection, and all affection, even from the wrong.
What's going on here?
I have too much fun with these.
I love this. Texas Bill says, "I'm so confused." I'm like, why? Like, how do you get confused? This is just a normal day.
Okay,
it's a normal day.
All right. So anybody that's ever worried about Terminator coming in anytime soon, yeah, I don't see it happening.
Have you seen that Sony dog?
Yeah.
I just should have gone to bed and I don't know how I got on the Sony dog. That thing's freaking unbelievably cute.
Yeah.
Oh. Bam. Was he fighting that with an oven mitt?
This is gonna be good right here. Terminator. This one kills me. Just like it looks like
That's scary, dude.
Fit. Oh,
Were those
sorry.
made by that The alarm clock kid.
It might have been.
Remember him?
So do you have a Nerf gun?
I don't know. It depends. Oh, it's. I would really suggest this guy just leave it together. I need to get a those little gel things, the little what are those? You know, the Warbies or whatever. They shoot little gel pellets. By the way, speaking of, that sounded really sounded hetero, didn't it? The way I did that. By the way, I saw your something like what you had. Your
did you?
Pneumatic. Pumper.
Yeah. Did you?
Well, it wasn't that part that I saw that I was so
semi. It's semi-automatic.
Oh yeah, I did see some of those, but I saw what was attached to them, and I was like, "Holy cow!" And like, dude, like they're cheap.
Yeah.
And
yeah, I did.
Crazy.
For those of you who haven't seen Volstorm perform, I've got a picture of
rubbing up against
Volstorm performing here.
Stupid, amazing talent. Amazing. I hate people like that.
And that's the guy's name. It's Sergi Estella. It's not Volstorm. I'm just messing with you guys. The guy's name is Sergi Estella, and he's a one-man band. He made that out of Coke cans.
I did not hear. I had that wrong when you said Coke. Wrong thing.
Coke cans. Yeah.
Trish is giving her address because she's.
Stop.
She has two pet tigers.
Oh,
they get hungry.
Yeah, they do get hungry.
She's like, "Hey, come on over to my house."
Yeah, come on over. That saved me for dinner. You know, feeding.
What was
them
that
for
chick's name on Tiger King?
Oh God,
Carol Baskins.
Yes.
Oh my gosh! I just finally put it all together.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna fall apart. But anyway, Carol Baskins. Did you ever see OJ? He watched Tiger King. He's like, "Man, you white people are crazy." He's like, Carol Baskins, she shimmied her husband. I'm like, she shimmied? What? Like, you got a fatty that tiger bait.
Tiger bait? Yeah, well, I mean, you know, somebody's got to be Tiger Bait. And speaking of Tiger Bait, I'm going to send you guys over to MG. So gear up, and we'll see you probably
Getting
over there
lots
soon.
of elephants.
Yeah.
Go Tide. I'll say Tide boxes. That's what he needs. He
Tide
likes
boxes.
Tide.
Just Tide boxes. Oh, why would you get it?
Oh, you thought I was done, bless your heart, but I'm still living rent-free, it's a work of art. Call me daddy, call me nut, call me the goat. You're paddling upstream while I'm running this boat. You say, I don't care, yet you're glued to the screen. Caught up in my glow while you stay unseen. Your shade's like a breeze, it's barely a draft. Meanwhile, I'm the Picasso of roasting your ass. You say you're over me, oh how cute, but here I am, still the star of your loop. You're my biggest fans, don't even deny. So grab some popcorn when daddy goes live. Call me daddy, yeah, shout it loud. King of your thoughts, I'm making you proud. Papa Nut, Shizzy Daddy, headline act. Your background noise, and that's just a fact. Let's face the score. You hate that you love me, but you keep wanting more. You're like a dog chasing cars, you don't know why. But here you are, barking while I touch the sky. Your comments are gold, such comedy gold. Who hurt you? Oh wait, it's me, I'm told. You're keeping tabs like an unpaid intern while I'm cashing checks. When will you learn? Your timeline's a shrine to every move I make. I'd say thanks, but you're a nasty skank. Oh, Shizzy's washed up. Yeah, sure, Jan, yet here I am, the centerpiece of your plan. You hate watch my stream like it's Oscar night, but guess what, kiddos? I'm still shining bright. Call me daddy. Send in your bread, I'm still rent-free in your effing head. Papa Nut, Shizzy Daddy on your brain. I'm your mental landlord, you can't complain. Let's keep it real. You hate that I'm winning, but you love how it feels. Oh, I'm sorry, did I break your streak? You tried to ignore me for like half a week, but daddy's too spicy, you can't look away. I'm the train wreck you need every single day. So while you're out there with your plastic clout, I'm here sipping coffee watching you freak out. You're irrelevant, wow, what a take. Now go rewatch my vids while I count how much I make. I count how much I make. Call me daddy, yeah, own it now. I'm reading your brain and you don't know how. Papa Nut, Shizzy Daddy, let's set the bar. I'm the constellation, you're a burned out star. Embrace your role, cause I'm the main character. You're just an old ragged ass, burned out troll. So that's your bedtime story, kids tucked in sweet and snug. Shizzy Daddy's forever, you lose and you're stuck in the mud. Now say goodnight to Papa Nut, your mental pain. Oh wait, you will see me tomorrow. Agenda will see me tomorrow. Same obsession, same effing thing.